Good. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed graduates, a resounding good evening to all of you. My name is Hussein Shimali, and it is with immense pleasure that I stand before you here today, not only as a representative of my faculty, but also as one of you, a graduating student who has had the privilege of serving as the master of the ceremony. Thank you. This year, and in recognition of the outstanding achievements of our class, the faculty has decided to select one student to lead this momentous event, and I am humbled and honored to have been selected for this amazing opportunity. Without further ado, I kindly ask you to please stand up for the Lebanese national anthem and the AUB's alma mater.
للوطن بالعلا للعلم بالوعي
Thank you very much. This cherished yearly occasion holds a profound and significant event for all of us in the faculty, as it presents the opportunity to celebrate our graduating class with well-deserved awards and to pay tribute to all of those who had exceptional accomplishments throughout their years. And now, it is with great pleasure that I invite to the stage the esteemed Dean of the Faculty of Health and Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Abla Mahyousibai.
Good evening, everyone. Ahla wa sahla. Provost Dawi, Deputy Provost Chwairi, Associate Provost De Jong, Jocelyn, Senior Vice President for Advancement and Business Development, Dr. Imad Balbaki, Associate Vice President for Development, Alumni Relations and University Events, Mrs. Salma Waida, fellow deans, faculty and staff. Esteemed guests and proud parents, good evening, wa ahlan wa sahlan. And to the happy graduates of the Faculty of Health Sciences, Class 2023, congratulations. A big applause. Dear graduating students, today marks a momentous and a very happy occasion in your academic journey. A milestone that will forever be imprinted in your memories and a source of immense pride for all of us. Faculty, staff, parents, and families. We have watched you grow and evolve day by day, year after year, and we couldn't be prouder of your accomplishments and successes. For me personally, seeing all these smiles, all these eyes filled with hope and optimism, gives my role as a dean a greater purpose and a deeper meaning. As we gather here today to celebrate your academic achievements, let us take a moment to reflect on your remarkable journey and invaluable experiences you gained at the Faculty of Health Sciences. You have received a great education from an outstanding faculty. You are graduating from one of the finest universities in the world, armed with the most sought-after degrees in this era. Beyond the realm of education and teaching, your journey has been enriched by a multitude of professional and social opportunities. These experiences have shaped your soft skills, exposed you to diverse cultures and perspectives, fostered inclusivity, and instilled in you a strong sense of community. Moreover, you were offered with opportunities to discover your passions, to dream big, to aspire, to cherish nice memories, and to make lifelong friendships. And none of this would have been possible without the generosity of our donors, who have made a profound impact on the lives of many of you during this incredible journey. Today, we express our deepest gratitude to them. Much have happened in the past few years. We have witnessed events that have reshaped the world and transformed us in ways we never expected. These Black Swans events, as Nassim Taleb describes in several of his books, are acute and sudden, but have long-lasting impacts. Taleb talked about, for example, the 9/11 attack, the financial crisis of 2008, as examples of Black Swan events. Yet, Black Swan events do not necessarily have to be entirely destructive. They can also bring about positive change that endure for years to come. Let me give you examples of these Black Swan events. The COVID-19, for example, this is perhaps one of the greatest Black Swan events of our time. The pandemic has caused immense sufferings and hardships worldwide, yet it has also revitalized our focus on public health and healthcare professionals, and it instilled a newfound respect to our field. It transformed some scientists to become stars and to be globally acknowledged. It strengthened our sense of community and solidarity. It emphasized the power of information and with it, infodemics. Furthermore, it has created great opportunities for significant discoveries and accelerated scientific advancement in unprecedented ways. Another example of a black swan is the sudden shift to online learning. Despite the challenges and the limitations associated with online learning, this transition has brought about several positive impacts. It has reduced our environmental impact, it increased inclusivity, provided greater flexibility and convenience for you students and for us as faculty. It enhanced technological literacy and broken geographical boundaries, enabling global outreach and more collaboration. Perhaps the Lebanon crisis, with all its ramifications and the fiscal insecurities, has been the most impactful swan for AUB, black swan for AUB. It has expedited AUB's online programs, making education more accessible and inclusive, and more importantly, it has accelerated our global vision and catalyzed the establishment of the AUB Mediterranean campus in Paphos, Cyprus. How many black swans you will face in the future? We really don't know. By the very virtue of their definition, these events, as we call them in epidemiology, are the outliers, the rare events on the extremes of the bell-curved shape, events that seem statistically remote. So simply, we cannot predict a black swan event. But what we know for certain is that you are graduating equipped with the tools, theories, methods, and the agility to be able to navigate through unexpected events in the future. What we know is that throughout your academic journey, you have engaged in a number of service learning courses, integrative and interprofessional experiences, and real-world learning opportunities that made you more resourceful. What we know is that you are infused with empathy, compassion, high ethical standards, and unwavering commitment to the betterment of others. But above all, you have learned how to endure black swans with optimism and hope. With each challenge you have faced, every step you have taken, and every lesson you have learned, these black swans forged your character and made you tougher. Graduating class of 2023, you are our future. Be confident in your abilities. You have the agency, you have the means to embrace uncertainties and face the unpredictables. Today, my wish to you is to carry the core values of FHS in your hearts. Let them guide you as you strive to make a positive impact with passion and compassion. Be open, listen carefully, communicate effectively, and work collaboratively. FHS class of 2023, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dean Sibai, for this amazing speech. Now we move on to the next segment, and I invite Dean Sibai also to introduce our esteemed guests.
Okay. It gives me a great pleasure indeed to introduce our own Noor Shahaib. Noor Shahaib is a graduate from the MPH program at the Faculty of Health Sciences in 2017, specializing in health promotion and community health. Noor has received the Najib Naami Public Health Leadership Award and was inducted into the Delta Omega Honorary Society Gamma Delta chapter. In 2020, she served as the president of the chapter. In the past year, Noor founded Nawat Health, an integrated digital platform that empowers Arab women to achieve optimal sexual and reproductive health and rights and make informed decisions. The platform provides comprehensive educational courses in Arabic and facilitates online consultations with trusted experts, ensuring confidentiality and convenience. This year, Noor was the recipient of the inaugural Unlock Her Future Prize 2023 MENA edition, which highlights the importance of women's health and the need to overcome structural barriers preventing women from accessing proper care. Through Nawat, NU's future goals involve transforming the paradigm of women's sexual and reproductive health care in the region, promoting active listening and ending taboos. She advocates for the relevance of sexual health in overall well-being. Noor, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dean Sibai. I'm filled with an overwhelming sense of pride and gratitude to be standing here before you as a guest speaker and alumnus of this remarkable institution. Distinguished faculty members and staff, esteemed guests, friends, family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. Let me begin by extending my heartfelt congratulations. Each one of you has worked tirelessly to reach this significant milestone. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also the unwavering commitment to the field of public health. You've chosen the path that places the well-being and welfare of others at the forefront. I stood here 6 years ago, addressing the graduating class of 2017. I was the recipient of the Public Health Leadership Award at that time. I embarked on my path in public health with a clear vision of the impact I wanted to make. I had a dream to be an agent of change, a dream to break the stereotype of Arab women, a dream to set a different example for women in my community. Now let me take you on the journey that got me standing here before you again today. After graduation, I started working for one of the biggest and the most reputable humanitarian organizations, the Red Cross and the Red Crescent movement. I worked with the movement both nationally and internationally. I supported and built the capacity of disaster management and weapon contamination teams in Lebanon, Yemen, Palestine, Morocco, and Libya. I negotiated with high-level army and national security members to alleviate the suffering of communities affected by mines and other weapons. I ran field assessments on weapon use, designed risk awareness and safer behavior interventions, and trained designated army teams on weapon and mines clearance. But throughout those years, I found myself on a path that diverged from my true passion. In fact, not only did I want to set a different example for what an Arab woman in my community could work in, which I obviously achieved by working in a male-dominated sector, I actually wanted to directly change the realities of those women. But life's demands and external pressures guided me towards a different direction. But deep inside, that fire continued to flicker. So one day, I made a conscious decision to reconnect with my true dream. In fact, the decision was the result of burnout and an extended medical break. I kept asking myself, will I continue doing something that, as noble as it is, does not give me the satisfaction and joy? So I decided to leave my job. I trusted that it was never too late to pursue what truly brings me joy and purpose. But the hard part had just started. Embracing change required confronting my fears and self-doubt. It meant challenging the status quo. It demanded courage to step outside my comfort zone and embrace the uncertainty it brings. It meant sacrifice and willingness to navigate unfamiliar territory. After all, I was leaving a job that offered me financial security, status, and a sense of power. The decision demanded vulnerability. But as Brené Brown, a researcher who spent the past 2 decades studying courage, vulnerability, and empathy, says, vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. And it was during this transformative period that I discovered a renewed sense of purpose. I discovered not a new dream, but a new manifestation of that dream that resonated deeply with me. And this is how I launched an impact business called Nawat Health. Nawat Health is a technology startup that aims to empower women with the access to knowledge, resources, and services on women's health, including sexual and reproductive health. At Nawat, we aim to challenge the societal norms and dismantle the barriers that impede women's access to quality care. We're creating an environment where women can make informed choices about their bodies and their overall well-being. I would not have been able to make it without the strong educational background nurtured by this exceptional faculty and resources of this institution. Without the community of public health professionals, you have just joined. And so I trusted my abilities and embraced the opportunities that lay before me. Frankly, the rewards far outweighed the difficulties on this journey. I now find myself re-energized and motivated to engage with the public health pursuit that has always resonated with my true self. The decision is opening doors to avenues I had never considered before, a chance to explore innovative approaches and to tackle women's health from a fresh perspective. So as I reflect on my personal experience as a public health professional, here are a few things I'd like you, the class of 2023, to take with you as you embark on your public health journey. 1, vulnerability is courage. Embrace fear as a companion on your journey, and let it serve as a constant reminder of the limitless possibilities that lie before you. 2, trust in yourself and in the unfolding experience. Keep checking in with yourself. Stay connected to who you truly are. 3, change is the only constant. Embrace it. It's okay if your dreams and your aspirations change. It actually means that you're evolving. 4, don't be afraid to seek guidance from others. Asking for support is actually a sign of strength and not weakness. Stay connected to this public health community. It offers a wealth of support and mentorship that is essential to your growth and development. 6, don't be afraid to lean on your loved ones. Draw strength from their presence and express gratitude for the invaluable role they play in your life. And finally, take care of yourself. Self-care is not a luxury that you can afford to overlook. It's an investment in your long-term effectiveness and happiness as agents of change. Congratulations once again. May your journey be filled with boldness, compassion, and an unwavering determination to create a world where health and well-being are within reach for all. Remember that life is too short to settle for anything less than what truly sets your soul on fire. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Noor, for this flattering and very effective speech. Next up in our program is the distribution of the FHS awards to undergraduate students. These awards recognize academic excellence and commitment to the community. Our first award is the Kiram Sanyura Memorial Prize in Public Health. This award is given in the memory of Kiram Sanyura, a passionate advocate of social development and the child protection in Lebanon, who left us too soon. The award is given to the FHS undergraduate student with the highest point grade average in public health programs. I call upon Mr. Mazen Sanyura and the chairperson of the Health Communication Program, Dr. Judy Makhul, to please join us on stage. And the Kiram Sanyura Memorial Prize in Public Health goes to Cynthia Aleme. Our second award is the Abdel Basit Ahmed Sanyura Memorial Prize in Health Professions. This award is given in the memory of Abdel Basit Ahmed Sanyura, a highly vigilant and resilient entrepreneur. To honor his memory and his belief in education and perseverance, his family established this award, which is given to the FHS undergraduate student with the highest grade point average in one of the disciplines of health professions. I call upon Mr. Mazen Sanyura and the Director of the Division of Health Professions, Dr. Nada Milhim, to please join us on stage. And the Abdul Basit Ahmed Sanyura Memorial Prize in Health Professions goes to Janal Psad. Our fourth award today is the WAA AUB Abu Dhabi Chapter Student Endowed Award that is granted to the student with the highest GPA who graduated from a high school in Abu Dhabi. I call upon Ms. Salma Uwaida, Associate Vice President for Development, Alumni Relations, and University Events, to please join us on stage. And the award goes to Sara Habash. And now, for our final undergraduate award, it's the Penrose Award. It is given in recognition of the best combination of qualities of scholarship, character, leadership, and the contribution to the university as a whole. I call upon the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Health and Sciences, Dr. Monique Shaya, and the Chairperson of the Health Promotion and Community Health, Dr. Judy Makhul, to please join us on stage to give out this award. And the winner of this year's Penrose Award is again Cynthia Aleme. Okay, we actually have one more award, our third award, which is the Raghda Kurdi Exceptional Leader Endowed Award. This esteemed recognition is bestowed upon a female student who exemplifies a remarkable combination of academic excellence and outstanding leadership skills. The recipient of this award has not only excelled academically, but has also made a significant contribution to her community through various meaningful activities and engagements. I call upon the Chairperson of the Environmental Health Department, Dr. Majordi, and the award goes to Janal Youssef. Ms. Cynthia Aleme, please, you have a speech. If you can join us on stage.
Thank you, everyone. And bearing in mind, I wrote the speech imagining we are doing this in FHS, so it is addressed to the FHS faculty. A common question we get as FHSers is, where is FHS? And now to that, I respond, home. Standing in front of the doors that I opened almost every day for the past 2 years, that since I set foot on campus, and every time I tried to get the cat outside, as all of us did, I see this door as the door that got me to the place where I can stand in front of you guys, eternally thankful and grateful for being the recipient of such prestigious awards. Esteemed faculty members, honored guests, families and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2023. Thank you for joining me and all the awardees present to share this moment. Today, I accept this award not on behalf of myself, but on behalf of my extremely talented colleagues, my professors, the faculty members, and all of those who really shaped who I am. Today, I come to you as an FHS graduate and very soon alumni. But these words seem very unnatural to me. Unnatural because in my eyes, I will always be that FHS student, learning, promoting, changing, and making a difference in this world. Unnatural because reaching to this point, standing here all together, seemed unexpected. From computer and phone screens to being here, and from audio lags and this call will end in 10 minutes, to spending endless hours sitting on the benches of FHS. I'm grateful to say, class of 2023, we did it. From the very online class I attended and the very first online opportunity that I worked at in FHS, I knew automatically I found a place I wanted to be in. While it was true that it was a faculty I barely knew, and all I saw were names on a screen that I barely saw videos behind, it was the motivation, the interconnectedness, and the drive to make an immediate difference is that every person in the faculty had. This is where I found a faculty I called home. To my professors, thank you for showing me that we can be change makers and that health communication is not all about social media and raising awareness. To all of the FHS staff and faculty, your role in this faculty has built a foundation that cannot be broken. To every single staff member, from administration to janitorial services, thank you for being there for every step of the way. To my family and friends, thank you for being there to be by my side and for the endless hours we spent in our favorite house, cramming our final assignments. And lastly, to the class of 2023, I end with a final message. Standing in front of the steps we used to get to class, the lounge filled with our laughter and memories, the computer lab, we all crammed in our last assignments and tried hours to print. And the elevator where we would go in and be worried if we'd get out safely. We've been through so much. We are the generation that many people are worried about. We're the online generation, but let's prove them wrong. Let us be the generation that rebuilds the future, shapes the Lebanon we want to live in instead of being forced to leave, and never gives up. FHS, class of 2023, let us keep this message with us. It's time to act anytime, anywhere. Thank you.
Next is the distribution of the FHS Awards for graduate students. These awards recognize excellence and commitment to the field of public health. Starting with the Graduate Academic Award Achievement, given in recognition of excellence in graduate academic performance, with the winners having the highest grade point GPA. I call upon the chairperson of the Epidemiology and Population Health Department, Dr. Monique Shaya, to please join us on stage. And the Graduate Academic Achievement Award for the Master of Science goes to Ms. Hazar Shamas. The second award is the Dr. Nadim Adib Haddad MPH Academic Achievement Award. The Dr. Nadim Adib Haddad MPH Academic Achievement Award is an endowed fund established by the Haddad family in recognition of the contributions of Dr. Nadim Haddad to the field of public health in Lebanon and in the region. Dr. Haddad joined FHS in 1963. He founded and chaired the Department of Health Service Administration in the mid-70s and was one of the pillars in the initiation of the MPH degree in 1971. Dr. Haddad was also instrumental in seeking our first accreditation from the US Council on Education for Public Health in 2006. He was also among the pioneers who led AUB outreach arm and established primary healthcare centers in Bahrain. He served as a role model for his professionalism and humility and has helped develop generations of public health professionals. He was also among the pioneers who led the AUB outreach arm, and the award commemorates Dr. Haddad's legacy, actually, and honors excellence in academic performance, recognizing the graduate student with the highest grade point average in Masters of Public Health at FHS. I call upon the MPH Health Management and Policy Program, Dr. Qasim Kasak, to please join us on stage. And the Dr. Nadim Adib Haddad MPH Academic Achievement Award goes to my dear friend, Nadine Darwish. Now, for our 8th award, the Dr. Musa Najib Name Endowed Award for Academic Excellence. I call upon Dr. Layla Name and Dr. Marianne Name Majdalani to join us, please, on stage. I also call upon the chairperson of the Health Management and Policy Department, Dr. Qasim Kasak, and the chair of Public Health Leadership Award Task Force, Ms. Aline Germani, to please join us on stage. Our next award is the Dr. Musa Najib Name Endowed Award for Public Health. The Dr. Musa Najib Name Award is a dedicated fund established by the Name family in memory of their son, Dr. Najib Musa Name. Dr. Najib, who obtained his MD and MPH from AUB, was a community leader committed to human development and creating a positive social impact. He served as a United Nations Fellow, specialized in disaster management, actively participated in the Scouts, and volunteered extensively. Dr. Najib actively engaged in health awareness campaigns and provided his medical services to the Red Cross on call. He founded and led the Phoenix Foundation, which offered paramedical training, conducted health research, and established and supported various clinics around Lebanon. Unfortunately, Dr. Najib passed away at a young age of 33, leaving behind a remarkable legacy of selflessness and profound passion for the knowledge, education, and human development. This award aims to recognize a graduate student who exemplifies the spirit and values of public health and has demonstrated potential leadership in the field. With great pleasure, we introduce our next speaker, an individual whose name resonates with dedication and social responsibility. Throughout his journey, he had consistently demonstrated a steadfast commitment to enhancing the performance of healthcare organizations, serving the most vulnerable populations while actively addressing the social issues impacting health. His exceptional talents lies in recognizing pressing public health needs and diligently working towards tangible solutions, seeking counsel from experts, and fostering collaboration to achieve objectives. Within our MPH programs, his peers hold him in high regard for his unwavering support and also for providing emotional and professional guidance. The engagement and ethical approach exhibited by our esteemed speaker reflect the theoretical knowledge acquired during their graduate program and align with the core values and spirit of FHS. Please join me in warmly welcoming on stage Our awardee for the Musa Najib Name and Dawood Award for Academic Excellence, year 22-2023, Mr. Hisham Jaber Shayeb.
And let me say that Hisham is the brother of Noor.
Hussein, I don't know what to say about this. I knew Hussein was writing something, I just didn't know exactly what it was. Thanks for thanks. Dean Abla Sibai, esteemed faculty members, loving parents, family members and colleagues, good evening. I'd like to begin by extending my warm greetings to the family of Dr. Musa Najib Nami, who are present with us here today to celebrate our collective achievements. I sincerely appreciate this prestigious award, feeling incredibly fortunate and grateful for this honorable recognition. I am forever grateful to all the faculty members who have nurtured our intellectual growth, challenged us to push beyond our limits, and instilled in us passion for knowledge, excellence, belonging, and leadership. I'd like to continue by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to our parents, whose support and sacrifices have played a vital role in shaping us into the leaders we are today. Of course, I wouldn't have made it here without the support of all my friends and colleagues. So I think this award belongs to all of us, class of 2023. I am honestly in great pride and for being part of such a passionate and dedicated cohort of young individuals who are eager to contribute to the betterment of societies. Make some noise, class of 2023. It is quite hard for me to stand in front of you all here, and especially now in 2023, and not stutter as I proclaim some hopeful journey for our generation. I'm frustrated, as anyone else here today, to see the effects of systemic failures on the health of populations in Lebanon. Frustrated about where we have reached and where we are heading. The signs are on the wall, loud and clear. A total collapse of our financial system, institutional deadlock, a struggling healthcare sector, and even worse, a slow faltering of our educational system. Burdens now here to stay. But if I've learned anything in the past 2 years at FHS, it would be two things: the optimism of the mind and the meticulous patience of scientific method. Over the years, I dedicated my all, my efforts, and my education to find ways to alleviate the burden of those who had no one to turn to. I realized that we exist in the right place at the right time. We exist because we have a responsibility towards the place we live in, the people we belong to, and the planet that keeps us all afloat. Social responsibility and civic engagement became my answer, and public health became the most powerful argument to win my battles. They became my response to a faltering system, to the suffering communities in Lebanon, to the struggling healthcare workforce, and to a multitude of challenges we face every day. Throughout civic engagement in public health, we have the opportunity to affect real change and touch thousands of lives. Through civic engagement, I had the opportunity to amplify the voices of the marginalized in Tripoli and advocate for policy changes and promote health equity. I had the opportunity to empower women, men, girls, and boys to take control over their own well-being. Civic engagement in public health led me to campaign for the protection of public assets as a fundamental right of every individual. As a public health professional, the answer lied in being patient and immersing myself in the service of others through the rigor of science to create ways to improve their health and well-being. And throughout, I actually understood that civic engagement in public health is a powerful tool for transformation, outside and within. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Class of 2023, as leaders of today, it is our responsibility to pave the way for better generations to come, wherever we are on this planet. We carry the torch of progress, innovation, and compassion, and we must continue to build upon the foundations laid by those who came before us. I'm excited to see what the future holds, but let us remember the lessons we've learned, the values we hold dear, and the power we possess to make a positive impact in this world. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Class of 2023, to you and your loving families, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Hisham. Now it's with great honor that we recognize excellence in the field of public health through the prestigious Gamma Delta International Honorary Society. With a profound purpose to encourage and acknowledge outstanding achievements in practice, research, education, and academic pursuits, the Delta Omega stands as a beacon of distinction in the realm of public health. In 2010, the Faculty of Health and Sciences proudly established its own Gamma Delta chapter, a testament to its commitment to foster excellence and recognize exceptional individuals who have made significant contributions to the field. Now, I call upon the Gamma Delta chapter first president, Ms. Maysa Baroud, to please join us on stage and announce, of course, the yearly inductees.
I think I'm shorter than everyone. Hi. Good afternoon, Dean Sibai, esteemed professors, fellow graduates of the Faculty of Health Sciences, family and friends. Let me first tell you about the Gamma Delta chapter. So I think Hussein already gave a little bit of an introduction, but the Gamma Delta chapter is the local chapter of the Delta Omega Honorary Society of Public Health. We've been active as the students, as graduates, taking over the chapter for about 6 years now. Our activities revolve around public health in general and include community service. We have webinars, sometimes in collaboration with the faculty, social media campaigns, and mostly we raise awareness about public health. In the past, we've participated in the Delta Omega Honorary Society in Public Health National Public Health Week, during which chapters from universities in the USA and across the globe undertake several public health activities to raise awareness about the field. We've also hosted a poster competition among FHS graduates. The one activity that we hold each year is the induction. Indeed, each year, the Gamma Delta chapter at FHS can induct students, alumni, faculty, and honorary members. Tonight, we're celebrating the induction of student members for the year 2023. For students, we induct up to 10% of the graduating students who are selected, usually from the upper 25% of the graduating class. Across all chapters in the world, members are selected with due regard to their scholarly attainments and honorary character of the society. To support in our selection process, students are asked to submit their CV and a motivation letter, highlighting their engagement in public health practice and research, their leadership in the field, as well as how they would like to contribute to the chapter. Students also have to show a commitment to continue working in public health moving forward. Additionally, we reach out to chairpersons to support our candidature. In the past couple of years, the process has been very competitive given the caliber of students graduating from the faculty and, their public health leadership and community service. Our students go above and beyond to show their dedication to public health, contributing to research, initiatives, and activities with the faculty, where they work, or for their communities. In total, from among the 2023 graduates, 6 students have been inducted into the chapter this year. I would like to call upon them, to join us on stage to get their certificate. I will call them up one by one. They will take a photo. Okay. So Ayabu Fakhreddin. حسين الشمالي. Hisham Jabir Shayib, and I'd like to call Noor up on stage. Noor, come. Noor is the current past president of the chapter. She'd like to, yeah. محمد غلاييني. نادين درويش. and Rasha Sobra.
Now, we would like to introduce Ms. Bushra Rahal Aleme, who holds an MPH in Epidemiology and Biostatistics. She is the Director of the Institutional Accreditation and Assistant to the Provost for Academic Affairs at the American University of Beirut. She oversees university-wide academic affairs, possesses and manages the re-accreditation process with the Middle State Commission on Higher Education. She serves as team and chair and peer evaluator with the MSCHE and arbitrator with the CHEA, which is the Council for Higher Education Accreditation. Bushra has a diverse educational background, including a Bachelor of Science in Biology, a teaching diploma, a Master of Public Health in Epidemiology and Biostatistics, and an Executive MBA, all from AUB. Throughout her career, she has held various roles in academic and faculty affairs, and she coordinates searches for senior administrators at the AUB. Bushra is actively involved in university-wide initiatives and has served on numerous task force and committees. She is a certified Title IX panel member and has contributed to publications and presentations and international conferences. Please, Ms. Bushra, join us on stage.
Thank you so much for your introduction. So good afternoon, everybody, distinguished awardees, members of the Faculty of Health Sciences, our lovely parents, colleagues, and friends. I'm so honored today to address the group here and the awardees and the graduates in my capacity as the president of the Health Sciences Alumni Chapter. So everyone, I think Cynthia Alemi talked about getting into and out of the Faculty of Health Sciences, so I'm going to address this. So at the entrance of your faculty, the Faculty of Health Sciences, lies the statue of a great man, after whom the building was named, the Faculty of Health Sciences. He's Cornelius van Dyck. So Van Dyck stood here to address also AUB graduates 140 years ago. Back then, it was called the Syrian Protestant College, and said, "Passers-by do not plant seeds. It is the inhabitants or dwellers of the country who plan, plant, and build." He continues, "The harsh circumstances in this country," it seems back in 1884, the situation has not changed much. So he continued, "The harsh circumstances in this country may affect most of you, but you will remain the foundations upon which others will grow. You are the dwellers of this country, the change agents, as Mr. Jabir said, the advocates, as Ms. Noor said. You will do it, as Noor promised us. So you are the dwellers of this country, and you will continue to strive for the well-being of this university as well as this country, for a better future.
This is the real mission of AUB, and each one of you represent the remarkable achievements you have done over the past 3 years, and we're so proud of you. Each one of you embodies the core values of this elite university. Your hard work, dedication, and above all, commitment to excellence represented by the awardees and the graduates today have not gone unnoticed. Despite the many challenges you've faced over the past 3 years, as Dean Sebai reflected, from COVID-19, the transition to online instruction and interactions in general, and the compounded crisis in our beloved country, which is from economic, social unrest, the explosion, the political, you name it. However, this month, actually on May 5, the WHO declared that COVID-19 is over as a public health emergency of international concern. So after 3 years, this international crisis and humanity has effectively countered this pandemic. So what did we learn? The globe, the world have learned over the past 3 years 3 lessons. First, the importance of public health as a field, whom all of you are proud graduates. So public health is very important because as a field, it looks at all the dimensions of the problem. And this is very important because to create solutions, we have to figure out comprehensively the public health problem of the community. And above all is that the public health as a field strives to provide access to healthcare for every single individual in the community. The second lesson we learned is that interdisciplinarity is very important and very critical in order to create solutions to the public health problems that we are facing. We need the collaborative commitment of everyone: donors, generosity, public health professionals, medical lab technologists and graduates, environmental health specialists, advocates, volunteers, everybody in order to solve any public health problem we're currently facing or we will encounter in the future. The third lesson we learned is that we need the investment in this field. It's very important that donors and organizations and public health advocates keep investing in this very important field for the prevention and mitigation of the diseases. So what we have learned and what you have achieved with excellence will be the foundations of your future work and the legacy of this elite university. As the president of the alumni chapter, I welcome you to join our association, and it's very important that you join our efforts in order to collectively expand our reach and network to spread the mission of AUB, engage and connect with each other, and share the passion for health and human well-being, inspire and motivate each other for excellence as you did over the past 3 years during your study program, and move forward the knowledge and skills you have acquired as the elite ambassadors of this university. On behalf of the executive committee represented by my colleagues, Mirna Bouhamdan and Maisa Baroud, congratulations to all of you. We're so proud of what you have accomplished and what you will do. As Mr. Jabir said, you did it. Mabruk.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bushra. Now we have a special segment this year, actually. We are happy to announce an addition to our program. For the first time, we have allocated this segment to recognizing and celebrating the outstanding achievements of our students. This is a wonderful opportunity to showcase the remarkable accomplishments and contributions of the student body. Our first winner of the ILE Integrative Learning Experience Award is Ms. Lydia Azan, also my very dear friend. So very quickly, the ILE is a capstone course in the Masters of Public Health program. The ILE reinforces the understanding, the importance of evidence-based strategies in all aspects of public health. It provides the MPH students with the opportunity to pursue their interests, synthesizing competencies that they have gained in their course and work. Now, for the second award. It's for Ms. Noor Ghusn, winner of the capstone course that is linked. Also, very quickly, Ms. Ghusn worked on a capstone project called Linked to the summer internship that undergraduate health communication students are required to complete. Yeah, thank you. So for the third award goes for Ms. Zaina Karam, winner of the poster presentation on workplace genetic testing. Finally, just a couple of words from me. To the remarkable graduating class, over the past 2 years, many of us have become families and support systems to one another. Within the revered walls of this institution, we expanded our horizon and we've embarked on a journey of self-discovery. I believe we can all agree that this has been a transformative experience that actually left an indelible mark on our lives. Each one of us possesses a unique set of skills, knowledge, and experiences that, when combined, form a transformative power of change. While it's true that individual efforts can make a difference, it's actually through our collective endeavors that we can actually make a profound impact in the world. To my fellow graduates, as we venture into new frontiers of the world, I believe we should all believe and always remember that the world eagerly awaits the brilliance of our ideas, the fire of our passion, and the transformative power that we possess. With that, I congratulate you all, the class of 2023, وألف مبروك للجميع.
I want to thank you all. عقبال كل سنة مبروك لكل الأورديز class 2023. Congratulations again. Thank you so much for leading aptly as a Master of Ceremony. This is a student-led activity, and that's why everything has been prepared by the student office and by our students and our alumni. Thank you so much. تفضلوا على البوفيه.